Hi, I'm Imоджен Lэмпорт from Bespoke Image and Inside Out Style blog. Today I'm going to talk to you about choosing neutrals. Now when we think about neutrals, neutrals are colours, but they're made up of multiple colours together. So when we talk about colours, we think about red and green and yellow and purple, kind of the identified rainbow of colours. Now neutrals are things like browns and beiges and khakis and blacks and greys and all those colours that don't come in the rainbow. They're actually made either from mixing lots of colours together or mixing black and white together. So when I'm choosing neutrals, whether it be from whites to khakis or beiges or camels, what kind is going to work best for me? So as a cool person, I need neutrals that have a cool base, so rather than a warm or yellow base. So my colours that I wear, so the cool colours I wear will actually work better with those cool base neutrals versus the warm base neutrals, which work much better with the warmer base colours. So if we looked at camel here for a moment, what you'll see here is this yellow camel doesn't relate to me or my colouring, and in fact it drags attention away like a colour would that doesn't work for me. If I go down to here, this pink base page, so you can see this one is very yellow and this one is quite pink, you can see that I can wear this sort of beige rather than this sort of beige. If I was looking at whites, so I've really got quite white whites of my eyes, they're almost a blue white, and so I can wear the much more brighter white whites. If I go down to these kind of yellow creams, these don't work for me. But if the whites of your eyes are cream rather than white, you'll find that cream is going to be a much more flattering white for you than a bright white. And if you ever feel like you need to wear have a tan to wear white, then probably go for an off-white or a cream as your basic white rather than a bright white. Now, if I'm looking at other neutrals, so these are all cool neutrals, so we've got black and charcoal blue grey and a French navy, and here is a rose brown. These all work for me because they're cool. If I compare this brown to this brown, because everybody can wear a brown if you're cool or warm, but you'll see that this is a much warmer brown. You can see the yellow in this brown. This brown is much cooler. You can see it's almost a pinky aubergine. So this yellow brown doesn't work for me, but this pink brown does. So everyone can wear brown. It's just finding the right shade of brown. If you look at these sorts of colours here, these are all warm neutrals. And so here we're going from browns to a kind of almost green brown, to an olive, to a khaki, and a light khaki. So all these colours, these don't work for me, and these take attention away from my face. And they don't work well with my neutrals either. When we're thinking about navy, it's blue, but because it's a very dark blue, it becomes a neutral. And if I look at these, there's a whole range of navies. There's no one navy, but there's lots of different navies. So these are warmer navies, these have got a bit more yellow in them. These are cooler navies, which are more kind of blue to purple in their colouring. So think about the navies and the sort of navy that will work for you.